Imagine standing on the edge of an uncharted continent in 1841, a land both beautiful and unforgiving. This was the world of explorers like Sir Edward John Eyre, who ventured into the unknown with little more than their wits. There were no rescue helicopters, no satellite phones, just the raw knowledge of the wild. Every day was a test. Will I live to see the next? Survival depended on a deep, practical understanding of nature. Bushcraft, born from necessity. For millennia, our ancestors thrived by reading clouds, tracking animals, and finding water where none seemed to exist. When explorers set out to map the globe, they quickly learned that maps and compasses were useless without the skills to stay alive. Nature was indifferent. A single mistake could be fatal. Yet these stories are not just of hardship, but of resilience and ingenuity. The survivors saw the wilderness not as an enemy, but as a provider, if you knew how to look. Bushcraft is the wisdom of living with nature, passed down through generations. It's the knowledge of fire, shelter, and edible plants, a legacy written on the land itself. This is the story of human endurance against all odds. At the heart of bushcraft are 6 essential pillars, the foundation of survival. First, fire. Its warmth, safety, clean water, food, and hope. Second, shelter. Exposure kills quickly. A simple hut can mean the difference between life and death. Third, navigation. Before GPS, survival meant reading the sun, stars, and landscape. Fourth, food. Identifying edible plants, trapping, and fishing. Each calorie is a victory. Fifth, cordage. Rope from plant fibers unlocks countless tools and shelters. Sixth, mental fortitude. The will to survive is the ultimate tool. Explorers like Eyre survived not just on skills, but on determination. Calm, clear thinking turns desperation into survival. These pillars are the engine of every survival story. The first European explorers were students, not inventors of bushcraft. Indigenous peoples worldwide had mastered their environments over millennia. Their wisdom was a living library, stories, traditions, and daily practices. Early explorers survived by learning from local guides which plants to eat, how to build shelter, how to hunt. Arctic explorers like John Ray owed their lives to the Inuit, who taught them to build igloos and survive the cold. This knowledge transfer was often a matter of life and death. Many perished because they failed to learn from those who knew the land. Polynesian navigators crossed the Pacific using stars, swells, and birds, a science passed down orally. Bushcraft at its core is a deep science of place, a total immersion in nature's rhythms. It's the ultimate survival wisdom shaped by generations. Bushcraft is also the story of tools and the mind that wields them. The knife is central, a workshop in your hand for fire, food, and shelter. The axe and saw are its partners, felling trees, splitting wood, building what you need. These tools form the trinity of woodcraft, but the mind is the most vital tool. Observation and adaptation turn a fallen tree into shelter, food, or fire. This mindset, constant awareness, matters more than any gear. In the 20th century, bushcraft became formalized. Baden-Powell's Scouts, military survival training. These programs taught self-reliance and outdoor living, ensuring bushcraft's legacy. What began as necessity became a discipline, preserving vital human heritage. The art of bushcraft is the art of thinking, creating, and surviving. In a world of GPS and supermarkets, bushcraft may seem obsolete, but it's not about rejecting technology. It's about deeper knowledge and self-reliance. Practicing bushcraft connects us to our ancestors and builds quiet confidence. It teaches us to be producers, not just consumers. Bushcraft offers simplicity and a direct connection to nature. These skills foster respect for the environment and a sense of stewardship. You can't practice bushcraft without wanting to protect wild places. Ultimately, bushcraft is about resilience and capability. It reminds us that solutions to our needs, warmth, shelter, water, food, are all around us. Bushcraft isn't just survival, it's about truly living.